Hello, gentle viewers. This is of Indian. Welcome you to a new episode and a new season of Out of the Park Baseball 18 as the Atlanta Braves. So, it's been a challenging few years for us. If we look at managers and we click here, you'll notice we haven't broken 500 since, 2023. And that's not so good. We did get to 500 last season, though. And we have some reason for optimism. Now, of course, as you know in the last episode, I had to cut it off early before we did the pitching staff for lineups. We're actually going to start with that today. That was just a one-time thing, I promise. It probably won't happen again. So we have 18 pitchers and 19. So we need to get to 6 pitchers. Fitzhugh is one, for sure. We'll go ahead and send down Edders. This still leaves us with a truckload of starters. You're a reliever. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't need 8 starters. Jorge Rivera was a free agent signing. We definitely want to give him a fair shot. I don't want to send out Muchler. DeVille take a demotion? He will. Okay. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll go ahead and you know what? Is this the year we start betting against Olivas? He's been better than average, but he's never been brilliant. And but he's got really good stamina. And that's something we lack at the moment on this team. Barons, maybe? I'll just make it Carlin, because I don't want to risk waiving anyone and losing them. So this gives us 14 pitchers in here, 2 relievers. That's fine. You're just not very good. I'm going to go ahead and waive you and let the chips fall where they may. And then who else do we send? Dixon? I think it's got to be Dixon. Dixon did have a pretty good season last year, though. Dixon's the obvious guy to not have in the majors, so... This is Urban's first year with the team. Warren's power isn't quite there yet, and he didn't get much time in AAA last season. Warren is going to play in AAA, but he's on a very short leash as far as when I'll call him up. Then I'm sure I've got to clear out some outfielders. Hofer for sure. Poor Webb for sure. I just got to get rid of a bunch more outfielders, don't I? We do not have very good outfielders at the moment. Goff can go down. Domenico Galino, I do like him, but not enough to keep him in the roster for the moment. I think we got to go to an option Pineda. I mean, he's got his uses as a right-handed bat. But Kassan can do the same thing and even a tiny bit better. So I'm actually going to go ahead and designate you for assignment. One more. I don't really want to lose Galino. But if I have to, I will. Because I don't want to lose Kassan right now either. Or Karias. Because Karias definitely needs a platoon partner. And Kassan can fill that void. It's got to be Galino, which is really unfortunate. I don't want to lose him, but... Okay, now let's set everything up. Okay, we start with the starters. Her. Did I spend a lot of money on him? No, I bought him on a 1-year deal. I'm willing to give him a shot, though. Muchler is the number 2. Ambaran, Barons, Olivas, and then Newman will be long relief, emergency starting pitcher. The best stuff on the team is Andrade. He's got to be the closer. And we'll make sure he's used in high leverage too. I'm literally going to pitch him until his arm falls off, as good as he is. And he wasn't cheap either. Fitch will pitch setup. Who should be my other setup man based on last season? Villegas, probably. No, never mind. He was actually terrible in the majors last season. Let's go with Silva. He's been our dude for a while now. Setup, 6th or later. Gunner will be middle relief. Villegas will be middle relief. In 62 innings last season. Middle relief, secondarily, you can be my lefty specialist. I think this is a pretty good lineup of pitchers. I think it'll work out just fine. Lineups. Wipe them out. And we need batter ratings. There's no reason not to start Holland over Finn. Okay, put it. There's no reason not to start Holland over Fonseca. Ooh, Fonseca is the better catcher, and he draws more walks. I'm going to make Holland the starter. But we're going to make sure he's playing fairly regularly, and we'll make him a defensive sub. Okay, at first base, let's take a quick look at Reggie and see if Reggie still needs to be Wait, what? You're too good a hitter to keep out of the lineup. I'm actually going to let you play every day this season. We do have Parada. But I don't want him playing very much. Morris will continue to start at second. Urban at third. Vargas at short. Queen is so good. I love him. He's my best friend. He plays so many positions so well. Queen is going to be back up at second, short, and third. He's one of our few good contact hitters, so he's absolutely an everyday player. No, if I do that, I can't put Carrias in the lineup. And we still need power. He's equally bad at left or right. Okay, Hart has a pretty extreme split. I think I got you mostly to act as a DH. Can you play right? You're kind of bad at both. Alright, Carrias will play in right, and Nava will play in center. Kassan will back up in center and left, and we'll let Hart back up and right. Hart will be the number one bat off the bench because of his power. Kassan will be number 3. Parada will be number 2. I think Queen still got pretty decent speed. Yeah, we can have Kassan and Queen be our pinch runners. Right. Let's copy just the depth chart. We'll adjust the lineup here in a moment and just get to pasting, because this is always a good start. And then what we'll do is we'll go through, we'll make our adjustments for Carrias and the fact that he can't hit lefties. Hart's got as big a split as Carrias does, so against left-handed pitching, we will actually put Kassan in right field. Just for now. You'll back up left field. Queen will back up center. That's fine. Let me look. I wish we'd quit changing the batter stats. Quit it. Okay. Parata still has a few hitting tools. And he's better overall than Hart, although Hart is a much better power hitter. And this is a lineup that lacks... it doesn't lack that much power, actually, not with Vargas. Let's go ahead and give Parada the start as a DH. And he can be our DH for both lefties and... because I remember Parada doesn't have a huge split. No, he's right down the middle. He's as good with left-handed pitching as with right-handed pitching. So, Reggie will just have to learn how to play the position. Right. Now we set up the line. And it did it again. Come on, out of the park baseball. Stop switching. Okay. Morris has been a really good leadoff hitter for us for years now, and I don't see any reason to change that. Now the question is, who hits third? Vargas. Vargas will be number 3. Reggie will be number 2. Or 4, rather. Who else hits well for contact? Ari free, and he'll go ahead and he'll hit there. As for the rest of the group, Karios can hit 5th, Nava will hit 6th, Holland will hit last, Urban will hit here. Okay, as lineup goes, I'm pretty cool with that. We will always have Morris, just because he consistently makes so much contact, and he draws just enough walks to back that up. He's still a pretty damn good leadoff guy. Fargas 3rd, Reggie 4th, Arifri 2nd. Then I guess Urban, Nava, Holland, or Kassan and Holland. We need more left-handed hitters. Morris 1st. Arifri 2nd. Fargas 3rd. Reggie 4th. Karios 5th. Parada 6th. Urban, Nava, and Holland. Oh, I need to put in Kassan here. I keep thinking of Deus Ex. You know, this is Eliza Kassan. It's a really good game. Really good. Right. Morris. Fargas 3rd. Reggie 5th. Arifri 2nd. Parada 5th. Yeah. And then like that. Very good. I am, all things considered, pretty satisfied. Let's just make sure Karios gets some pinch hitting experience. He doesn't need pinch hitting experience here. I am overall pretty okay with this lineup. So let's go ahead and sim up to opening day and lock this in. Oh, you stupid jerks. Damn Yankees. Had to take my damn center fielder. This is the last season I'm really going to coddle Karios. If it turns out he can't handle it, I'm going to dump his ass. I got no time for that shit. Top I will take a quick look just for S's and G's at the Mining System rankings. I know we're going to be toward the bottom. Yep. Oh, well. Yep. We really need to start pushing on pitching prospects, too. We haven't had any in a while. Or we can see how our prospects are rated here. No. Here we go. I'm surprised Warren didn't crack the list. Warren is awesome. If his power and or contact improve even a little bit, even if they don't, I'll be honest with you, his butt is gonna get 32nd round draft pick. 32nd. It's Kerry Wood Jr. Wow, Kerry Wood Jr. has had a pretty good career. Better than his old man. Well, better's a relative term. Okay. I see no reason to delay for even one more second. I will check one quick thing. No one's going to break that record. At least it doesn't seem so. Do we have any salaries we want to think about? We've got a lot of money potentially coming off the books. Is anyone's big arbitration deal coming up? Reggie's going to cost a lot of money. Not as much as Farkas. Oh dear. What does Fitch want to stay? Fitch wants a lot of money. I think Fitch is still under the delusions he can be a starter. Not gonna happen, my friend. I will happily let you walk. I will put Fitch... I'm gonna try to use the trading block a little bit more. See if we can get some offers for Fitch. We'll do the same for DeVille. Kassan can walk. And we don't know what to make of any of these other guys just yet. He would take a 2-year contract. Okay. Let me make this perfectly plain to you. Jorge Rivera is a pretty solid pitcher. Even if he flashes in the pan, this is too good a deal not to take it. I don't know why he's asking for so little money, but I'll take it. I'm even letting him be a starter now. Admittedly, he's a dodgy type starter because of this third pitch, but we'll see. And then there's no one else here I'm super eager to start negotiating with just yet. Let's do it. I'm not going to get any decent offers for anyone. Oh, you guys can both go to AAA. That's fun. Did I have anyone important? Phil Brame. That's a real shame. He's got boatloads of potential, he does. Don't get angry. It's your own damn fault you're injured. I guess you could theoretically say it's my fault. Oh, they're pretty happy about that. That's good. We are 2-4, but this isn't hockey. This is baseball. And just because we're off to a bad start doesn't mean we're doomed for the whole season. Anything interesting here? No. I keep forgetting to check the loot. 6 days for a relief pitcher. He is a relief pitcher, right? Oh no, he's actually starting. You can have... I'm just going to go ahead and bench you for 6 days. Actually, it doesn't affect throwing. So then why do I care? Go on. Although, let's be honest, if you actually had a herniated disc, it'd hurt like hell to throw a baseball. But apparently, OOTP thinks it's fine. So, whatever. And there it goes, saving the game. Pat Morris is on a 16-game hitting streak. That's literally the only guy we've got on the leaderboard. It's minimal hitting impact. I'm willing to take a degradation of his skills there. See that he is really good. Stupid Dodgers and their boatloads of cash. So we're 7-12. We're actually not hitting great, but we're not hitting badly either. Top 4 getting it done. It's just a steaming sack of crap past the top 4. I'm really excited to see that Reggie's hitting 300. Not that that means anything right now. It's everything, it's all of the stats that work and how they fit together that'll make him either really good or really not good. But it's encouraging. Vargas, you're a contact hitter. I expect a higher average from you. Unbelievable. Let's go ahead and continue. we just cannot buy a break when it comes to... I'm gonna put you on the 12-day DL. I'm gonna call up Panada. Search by overall, please. Search by position. Wow, really? Hofer's a terrible player. Pineda's at least a good player. Webb's not bad. But he is a lefty, and I still need a position partner for Carrios. The one bend. Oh, he is hitting 6 homers. Alright, fine. So we're just going to go ahead and have Pineda fill in where Kassan was. And there we go. Is anything... It looks like we're just having really bad luck with pitching this season. What is it about my closers that the instant I give them the job of closer, they get hit? I don't know. Looks like the problem is we're not even making it to the bullpen. That's a bad sign. Yeah, we're the worst team in the National League in terms of pitching. It's too early in the season. You can't really judge a pitcher after 5 starts, so we'll just keep going for now. It really sucks. Pitching used to be our strength, and now we're just getting destroyed in every game. I don't care about Fitch. He's not even like a major part of the bullpen. Or Newman. I don't care any people with back spasms. Your backs can spasm all damn day long. I don't think there's an upgrade to be had to the rotation right now. I think the problem is no one strikes people out, which would actually make a lot of sense to call Carlin up. These are some ugly-ass starting pitching records. My God. Everyone's getting lit up. That's what really sucks. And some of these guys even have good movement. Alright, come on, guys. God, would people quit getting back stiffness? I mean, speaking as someone who suffers from fairly regular back pain, it's not that much fun, but seriously, dudes. Oh, congratulations to Steve Green. You don't even have a position. They're making you learn second base for shortstop for reasons. But hey, I'm not here to judge. Sam, just go to AAA, please. Oh, he's one of the ones who can refuse. That's right. That was the Kassan problem. Hey, I got 1,500 career wins. That's kind of neat. Well, let's go ahead and just wipe some things out here. Is that my Padilla? I don't think I have a guy named Padilla. I think I just made that up. This is just awful. I don't know what to say. I genuinely don't know what to say. We're fourth and runs scored, and it doesn't matter because no one in my rotation can pitch. Like, what is going on with this rotation? Is it all? Rivera's not even that bad. Seems like everyone's just giving up homers. Well, actually, his rate stats aren't that bad. I don't know what to say at this point, except to just let people figure stuff out. Emperon. I mean, they're just getting lit up, and they're getting lit up early in games. Man, I don't know. All right, we got to do something. We have to have at least one starter who can strike people out. I'm going to go ahead and waive you. Let's get Carlin a shot in the starting rotation. I'm willing to at least try him out. Because he's at least got a ton of different pitches, and that bodes well for his future. I spent too much time with my offensive prospects and didn't spend enough on pitching prospects. It is what it is, though. Warren is still drawing walks like a champ, but he's not hitting for power or contact. Urban is just not good. He's playing a barely mediocre defense, and he's not hitting. I'll give him a chance. I'll give him till the All-Star break, and then if he's not hitting, I'll pull his ass out and put in Warren. This is really depressing. At one point, our rotation was one of the best in the league, and I think we spent so much energy trying to rebuild the lineup that we just forgot about it. And I think the other problem is we have an old rotation, too. Yep, Barron's losing velocity. Fitzhugh's stuff improved. That means there's an even higher likelihood he'll get called up at some stage. Singer got better. Whoa. Hello, Jeff Jumper. Added a new pitch and put on some speed. That's pretty cool. I can dig that. Ouch. I just hate that Dodgers just have so much money. It means, you know, like, there's a marginally good free agent. I guess we'll keep him. Alright. They can't be this bad all season, can they? Maybe they can. Are there any interesting... Let's see. No, nothing on the waiver wire. What about free agents left? This Manning's not actually that good. The problem is no one here really excites me as a pitcher. Manning's decent, but the last thing I need is yet another old pitcher. He wants a minor league deal? Okay, for that you can join us. Will you take a minor league deal as well? Alright, we'll offer a couple of those then. Neat. Okay, we need young talent of any caliber, but especially pitching. Juan Carrasco. Nope. Good pitcher. Not the kind of talent we need, though. Nope. You know what? Let's look at pitching potential. No one has 3 greens. And too many of these are just guys that don't have a 4th pitch or a 3rd pitch. The thing is, I can't overdraft someone just because we need pitching unless he's actually good. Alright, I'm going to draft someone that seems strange because he's at least got the possibility to have 3 good pitches. So even if his raw stuff isn't as good, we need high ceiling guys though. Which means guys with really good stuff. I'm going to take Carrasco. He's young. He might get better. He might not, but he might get better. I could still get Klein with my 2nd round pick. Let's do it. Let's manage the risk a bit. Okay. Lisa's a terrible hitter. Augustus is a mediocre hitter with a lot of fielding tools, though. We'll go ahead and take Jimmy. Light can't hit for contact. Conte's a decent hitter, but it's hard to get excited about him. Nope. We'll take him because he's got really good stuff. Let's call called Tewksbury Memorial. I don't think Bob Tewksbury's dead. Is he? Maybe he is. Zach Cable. No. Okay, we got some power guys. Danny Elbling. He might be a decent catcher someday. I'll go ahead and take him. Yeah, and we can go ahead and just sim the rest here. This was not a great draft. It's really hard to build a team through the draft in baseball because the draft is such a crapshoot. And I have yet to find a way to really master it. Oh, you can have your demand because it's under slot. You're coming in way under slot, which is one of the reasons I'm signing you. Because it means if we did pick an impossible player and they're really interesting, we can grab them. We need pitching help. And this was a bad draft for pitchers too, and I don't think we've got much. Ken Ray is objectively bad. Objectively bad. Objectively awful. I don't know why any of you think you are worth signing. Do we have any elite pitching talent in the minors? Even in the high minors. They sent a Mike Fitzhugh to Double-A. I don't know if I agree with that, but it's fine as things go, I guess. We really don't have anything. I think Jared Carter was our #1 draft pick last year. Oh, it was a supplemental pick. Oh, because I signed Vargas, that's right. Singer's coming along nicely with his bat. He might get a promotion in the not-too-distant future. How is Nava handling center field? He is playing... Oh, good lord, is he playing like crap in center. Didn't I re-sign you? No, it's fine. Do we promote Singer now? Let's compare him with Nava. Okay, contact is the same, gap power same, Hayborn power is the same. Walk and avoiding Ks are better for Nava. By potential, he'll get better, but he'll never be great. Which is fine. Good base runner. Nava's a little better. But at defense, it's no contest. Singer's an honest-to-goodness center fielder. Nava's a righty. Let's actually send down Pineda again. Sorry, Pineda. I think it's time to give Singer a shot at the Major League center field job. Because clearly we don't have anyone right now that can handle it. He's going to be like, oh, yeah. Okay. Because Nava's not a bad, like, corner outfielder. And he could back up at first base if I needed it. Here, Singer. Singer here. I mean, he's already costed us a win with bad defense, and we're not a good enough team to accept that. I wonder if that's why all my pitchers are doing so badly. We'll see how Singer does, though. That's fine. Resendiz is still both A, pretty young, and B, his ceiling is so high, I don't want to rush him. Yeah, he's hitting above average for his league, but he should be hitting way better. So we'll let him simmer. We will let him simmer. Fitzhugh is not a bad starter, but his problem is this low stamina. Warren's power's starting to pick up. Urban is so bad. I think we just consider this concluded. That's why he only got a 1-year deal. It's Warren time. So 2 rookies going in the lineup. Both partially for their defensive value, but both because the guys there just weren't hitting. And Warren's here to draw walks. If he hits the occasional homer or hits like 260, I would be over the moon. He's here to draw walks and play amazing third base. And I think he can do both. What are you unhappy for? You are in the starting lineup at third base. I don't think you know what's going on yet. Let's proceed. Oh, delightful. Oh no, he's on the disabled list for 60 days. I feel like kind of a jerk doing that to him, but I just don't like him. Are you still giving up homers? You're still giving up homers. You could be such a good pitcher, but this is just such a huge Achilles heel. No one will give me anything for him? I like the dude, but he's just... I like Devin Ortiz. Is he any good? Ortiz is the opposite, where the only thing he does well is not give up homers. It's a vesting option. I don't think it's worth it. It might be if I can get you to throw in something else. Like a bit more of a prospect. Like a Nate Lewis. What would I have to throw in? Nope, something I'm not prepared to give up. So, screw you. I'm interested in Fitch. Probably not, but it's worth asking. Someone might want to give him another shot as a starter. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of offers for Fitch. No. No. Danny Reed is a pretty decent starter. Reed is definitely on my list as a possible acquisition. I'd like someone younger if we can get him, though. Because one of our problems, right, is our pitching staff is super old. $30 might be the youngest I can do. And Phelps is just bleh. Alfredo Miranda? He is young. He's got the mix of pitches. He's got good stamina. He's never had good strikeout numbers. I always think any of these guys are like secretly like 90 out of like 80 out of 80s. If all I cared about was improving the rotation for this season, it seems like Dean would pretty clearly be the best choice. He doesn't have great strikeout numbers, but he's got pretty decent ones. But it actually makes the team older. No, not with 45 control. I don't want to talk to that. I keep coming back to Reed. Just like OSA. Hey, OSA thinks he's not bad. I'm gonna trade for Reed. We save money and we get a potential starter. I say that's a win-win. Don't you agree? What do we want to do with Danny Reed for right now? I want him in the major league roster. I want him in the rotation. I just don't know where to put him. I don't want to demote Carlin. I guess we could finally give Olivas the boot. We can use you as long relief emergency starting pitcher. The bullpen's actually not been... The bullpen hasn't been brilliant, but it hasn't been bad either. Although Andrade really should be better. But it's fine. Only once. Oh, I traded Fish. That's right. So I need a new setup man. You get promoted to 7th inning. And you get promoted to 6th. Right. That was a lot of changes, but hopefully they will be good changes. I've got Jimmy Augustus. It doesn't matter. Oh, Juan Padilla? Nope, there goes Sam Hofer. You know what, jackass? You don't want to get demoted? I've got a better solution for you. Released. Urban was a dick. Problem solved. That's it. We just won 9-0 last game. Very nice. Demario Games? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? It's like, I wanted to name my child Nintendo, but I knew I would get sued. I don't. I'll call him Demario Games. You know what, Rogelio Silva? I will shop you around. If someone blows my mind, I will trade you. But I got all the friggin' leverage in this relationship, so you better settle your damn ass. I'm getting offered hot garbage, so you know what? Beat it. I wish I... I had you last season. You didn't do me a whole lot of good. Dare her, Reggie. I will cut you. Alright, fine. You can have a few days on the bench. Don't worry, it's not a punishment, Reggie. I just need help. Oh, just for funsies. No one's voting for Reggie? Really? Ooh, Pat Morris has some votes. Vargas has lots of votes. And that's it. It's Vargas and Morris. That's actually one of Morris's worst seasons. Also a bad year at second base. I'm so gonna get fired. I am so gonna get fired. They're gonna be like, you know what, you suck. And I'm gonna have to say, yeah, you're probably right, I probably do. Oh. I mean... He's not critical of the team or anything, but that still stinks. Anyone interesting? No. Not even a little bit. I have... Okay. Yeah. You can be a specialist reliever and dig a little middle relief in too. I don't know what's going on with our home ballpark. Here we go. This is a park that suppresses home runs, yet all of my pitchers are getting lit up for homers. Yeah, I don't even remember why he's on the team. Aww. Oh, that's not my Morris. Never mind. We're first in homers and seventh in runs scored. And it doesn't matter a damn because our rotation is still last. Okay, who else is that bad defensively? Not counting people who aren't playing regularly anymore. Oh God, is he terrible. He's not hitting either. Shit. Oh, this sucks. We have two of the worst outfielders in the league. But even despite limited playing time, both Morris and Singer are both playing quite well. Shit, fucking Warren's even hitting. Singer's hitting too. I can't be too hard on my dudes. And I don't care. We're almost at the All-Star break, Singer. Just keep it together. Oh, I got some decisions to make, don't I? Bam. This could be my last season, too. Clay's alright. My pitching coach sucks. I will re-sign Andrew Jones, though. He's actually pretty decent. Because Andrew Jones doesn't get along bad with anyone. He doesn't get along perfectly with anyone. He just gets along. We're having a very good offense this season. It's just our pitching staff is so objectively terrible. Did we... Wait. That's got to be a joke, right? He wasn't with us all for the whole season last season. Okay, so I'd say if we scored 500 runs all season last year, that explains a lot of why we did not do well. I don't know, everyone. I don't know about these Braves. You know what, Silva, you deserve that for requesting a trade. All-Star Game Analysis. How did Colorado and Columbus get the exact same... That's very confusing. Vargas. You can't even give one to freaking Reggie. Reggie has like 20 homers, doesn't he? Okay, I lied. He's actually not that good in homers. Actually, I think he does have 20 homers, so. 17. Vargas has 20. 17 for Castano, 15 for Carrias. Ah, looked like he was getting better. You can't do it anymore. You know what? I got tricked by you. You had given me one really decent season last year, and so I gave you a starting lineup, but this is a carbon copy of what you gave me in 2033, except you can't play defense either. I'm going to offer you up for a bargain. I'm also going to get pitchers, aren't I? Jorge Olivas is terrible. Sincere Hodrick. He won't ever strike anyone out ever, but that's interesting at least. And he's sincere. Humberto Monzo? Can't play defense. Not a bad hitter, though. Dave Utsi. Oh, good lord, is that a lot of money? And he's a bad outfielder, too. That's not going to help my problems. Dan McCartney might. He's got stamina. He's got 3 good pitches. I wouldn't mind having a guy like him in my system. Alright, let's put him in there. I know you won't give me your very best. What about like Sergio Ferreira? Oh, you won't do it because he's injured. Rodolfo Avina. You'd give me Rodolfo. And Luis Navarro? No, you don't mind giving up Avina. Probably because you don't care about him losing a roster spot. Rogelio Flores is pretty terrible. I like Alvarado. Oh my god, I can't afford that. What about Jim Richardson? No, he wants one of my very best players. I'll just make this deal. Now we have an interesting problem. And that problem is what to do to fill his hole, his gap, his hole. God, I'm terrible. He's not ready yet. Delgado gets on base and he hits for power. He's hit pretty well every season except for... He's hit pretty well every season. I'd give him a try. Let me just make sure there's not like a secretly a brilliant outfielder hiding that I ought to give a team some time to. Yeah, Webb can't hit. What could I get from Manning? He cost me literally nothing. And if I could get a quality outfielder, it would be so worth it. Really good eye, but I'd have the same problem with him that I did with what's-his-face. Yes. I won't even ask for anything else. You're giving me a comparable pitcher, and he's under my control for a lot longer. It still doesn't fix the problem at hand, which is the fact that I don't have an outfielder. I have two good defensive outfielders, so I really need a right fielder. Delgado is pretty good defensively. You know what, Goff? I'm just going to cut you. Webb is decent defensively. He's actually pretty good defensively. He just doesn't hit super great. But you know, I am going to call you up. I think you'll be a pretty decent fill-in for now. Oh, Karios definitely plays left. Wait, unless Webb is a lot better than left. He's about the same. Don't worry, we will fix the... Knopf is at least decent as a left fielder. We'll put in Webb. And then swap you two. And then we'll put in Webb. And swap. Now we have to figure out who needs to be promoted in the lineup. Let's look by weighted on base average. It might as well be Webb right now. I mean, no one else right now leaps out at me as they need to get a bigger role in the lineup. Vargas and Reggie are both pretty good. Karios, would you please start hitting for at least a decent average again? You're 50 contact, not 45. He's actually kind of been a liability the last couple seasons. I am paying him a lot of money, and he's not really worth it. And there's the fact I have to pinch hit for him all the time. Parada can't, like, play the outfield, can he? Not really. Tim Hart is rocking it. Yeah, he wants regular playing time. For now, I think we'll just leave it like this. Down the road, once I get a better idea what Singer and Warren can do, I might bump them up in the lineup, but let's just leave it for now. Pitching staff, has that gotten any better? Moochler's gotten better. Carlin's gotten a lot worse. Amparan is hot garbage. Rivera's not great. And Danny Reed actually has pitched fairly well in limited playing time. What is it about this ballpark where everyone just gives up homers the moment they hit it? I want homers per 9. 3 people have one under 1. Amparan is actively terrible. Would you accept a demotion? Probably not. I could just cut him. I mean, he's pretty clearly terrible. Let's do it. Aw, players like Amparan. Well, maybe he should have tried sucking less. Edders is pretty clearly... No, it would actually be DeVille would be the best game. But he has so many of the same problems as the other guys. At least Edders would probably keep him in the ballpark. Let's give him a chance. This is a really bad pitching staff. Really bad. I think this is going to end our episode. This has been a challenging season. And I think one of our problems... Okay, I want to check something really quickly before we end the episode. This stuff is all cool, but not what I wanted. If we do this, I want to see if my pitching staff changes. Its ratings change. It's obvious. Oh, yeah, look at that. By making it based on all players, since pretty much the most valuable thing in history is a starting pitcher. Oh, shit. I mean, this tells us exactly how bad our staff is. No wonder we're getting lit up. And also by basing it on position, this also helps us figure out, you know... Ugh. What about lineups? What does this tell us about our lineup? See, lineup won't change a whole lot. It actually makes Warren look a lot better right now. It actually makes Singer look worse. You know what, guys? I think we're going to leave it on this particular setting. It's just wow. I thought it would help, and it's not helping. It's not helping even a little bit. I mean, here we are with this objectively terrible rotation, and we didn't even know it. Shit. At least Moochler still looks pretty solid, but everyone else is just, ugh. What about if we look in the minors now? Now, see, we get a little bit better idea of who's actually good and who isn't. Well, poop. Poop. And I've been drafting pitching prospects based on those ratings, too. It just goes to show you that certain settings are just never meant to be checked. How's Phil Bame? Phil Bame's actually pretty decent. And watch, now DeVille looks like a steaming pile of monkey crap. If we change into a reliever, what do we think about him? He's marginally salvageable, but I think it's doing a better job of evaluating the player. This should hopefully might have us make fewer mistakes. Does it like Karios more? It kind of does. So we've learned a lot about ourselves just by clicking that box. And I know I went through a big justification for why I did it at the beginning of this campaign with the Braves, but it's just, actively picking bad pitchers. My God. This explains everything. This explains why a staff I thought was awesome, I was relying on the ratings. And I always tell people when they're playing OOTP or first time, don't rely on the overall ratings. It's not enough. And yet I didn't take my own advice. And that's why my team sucks. There's a lesson in that. So we have a lot of soul searching to do in the second half of the season. We need to decide what, if anything, is salvageable. I was fooling myself into thinking we'd ever compete for a title with this level of crap in the rotation. Can we get an immediate shot in the arm kind of thing? I should have picked relative to position, and now I'm paying the price for it. Nope. I could get Jordy Burgess. It would be hard to be worse than the rotation I currently have. How much does he want? You know what? Fine. And we'll go after Castillo, too. That's fine. Oh, wow. Okay. We learned something very important today. And it's probably cost us we might actually be the worst team in the league. Nope. Rockies are worse. That's it, though. Oh. Damn. Damn. Who's got a good pitching staff? They have a pretty good one. Real 78, Real 77, Real 74, Real 74, Real 60. Orozco was mine. Oh, no, he was mine when I played with Cleveland. Okay. So that didn't work out. I hope you've enjoyed the episode a little bit, maybe. I'm sure some of you are probably screaming at the screen at me for the past 10 episodes. Just be like, how can you be so stupid? How can you think your pitchers are actually decent when they're objectively awful? Mea culpa. We will continue to play the series with our new information. I don't remotely expect to make the playoffs this season. But we might make the playoffs in a season or two if I'm still with the Braves. If I still get... if I use my new information productively. But for now, that's it for the episode. I hope you have enjoyed what you could. Please remember to subscribe, comment down below if you feel up to it. Even if it's just to mock me for failing to realize that critical piece of information like 10 seasons ago. But, yeah, until next time, though, I bid you good day.